Naomi from the top.
Naomi flies. Down goes the champion. But now Naomi's got to get her back in the ring. Champion's advantage here. Naomi's got to pin or submit Nia to win the title.
Come on, get her, get her.
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Attacking the tag champs. The tag champs attacked by Morgan and Raquel from Monday Night Raw. Meanwhile,
Wait, Tiffany Stratton.
attacking Naomi, the official has no clue what's going on. Never saw the attack. Leg drop by Nia. Tiffany Stratton turning the tables for her buddy Nia Jax.
Tiffany just handed Jax this victory on a silver platter.
Naomi back to her feet, kick to the ear.
Or did she?
Nia stunned again.
Where's Naomi getting this?
Naomi now. Up to the top rope.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is
Oh, no.
this is not gonna be good.
Oh,
Not
God.
at all. Oh my God! What a counter for the win! Naomi cover and a kick out by Nia. You gotta be kidding me! How the hell did Nia Jax kick out of that?
I'm not even entirely sure what the hell I just saw. That was nuts.
And again, Tiffany causing a distraction up on the apron.
Bayley.
And now Bayley coming to the aid of her friend Naomi, driving Tiffany into the barricade.
Naomi out of the way.
Roll up again for the title. Kick out by Nia. What a match for the women's title.
Jax into the ring post.
Naomi going for the split leg moonsault.
There it is!
For the championship. Again hooks the leg. And again Jax kicks down.
And that's the heartbreaker, Cole. You can see it in Naomi's eyes.
Naomi up to the top rope, and now Candice LeRae attacking Bayley from behind, driving her into the post. Naomi took a tumble.
Oh, she's about to take more than a tumble here.
Nia Jax, Samoa drop. Dragging Naomi to the corner. Nia realizes it's her chance. Annihilator. Cover. Nia retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax!
You know, Cole, multiple times it seemed as though Tiffany Stratton was a liability for Nia Jax.